Does Virginia have an estate or an inheritance tax? Hi, I'm Jamie Johnson of the Johnson Law Firm, where we do estate planning and probate, and we do it well. In Virginia, you don't necessarily have an estate tax or an inheritance tax. Your traditional estate tax is a percentage of your actual estate is paid to the state. So in New York, I believe it's 10% of your overall estate would be paid to the state. There's several other states that have set percentages of the estate value. The overall value is paid in a tax to the state. In Virginia, we don't have an actual estate tax. What we do have, though, are what are called writ fees. Writ fees are fancy names for filing fees. Essentially, you have to pay a filing fee for the opening of probate with the state. Whenever you file anything in court, whether it be a lawsuit or something else, you have to pay a filing fee. It's a user fee for having access to the courts. So in probate matters, you're going to pay a writ tax. Now, these writ taxes are only a couple $100, typically between $300 to $500. My clients, on average, have about $500 or so in writ taxes. It's based on the overall value. So in probate, you're usually dealing with values $400,000 to $600,000 in value. If you have an estate over $500,000 in value, you really should have a trust. So that way you can avoid probate and shelter those assets through the trust. Now in Virginia, the actual fee that you're going to be facing will be the administration fee, which is a percentage of the estate. Now this is a fee that your trustee or your executor would charge to the estate. Now, most laypersons don't want to deal with the paperwork and the complicated aspects of probate, so they hire a probate attorney to handle that. That's something we do here at the Johnson Law Firm. And I can tell you that the probate process can be very cumbersome, paperwork intensive, trying to track down the assets and get them retitled into the name of the estate, so that way you can distribute them to the beneficiaries. This process can be rather long and not very fun. So a executor has a right to a fee. Now, if they hire an attorney, their fee usually goes to the attorney because they're going to pay the attorney to do the work. The executor doesn't get to claim a fee and then also expense the attorney to the estate. However, the state legislature in Virginia has set an actual fee for what an executor or probate attorney can charge for the estate. That fee is, for the first $500,000, would be 5%. Then for the next couple $100,000 reduces to 4%, and the next couple $100,000 reduces to 3%, and so on. The reason why they do that is they don't just do a flat fee, where if you had a $1 million estate, it's going to be a $50,000 fee. That's not the way that the legislature set it up. It is a decreasing percentage based upon the increasing value of the estate. As a practical matter, if you have an estate over $500,000, you really should have a trust. The reason why you need to have a trust is you save months and months of your assets being tied up in probate before they can be distributed to your beneficiaries. If they're in a trust, that can be done in a matter of weeks and sometimes possibly a month or two. If it's in probate, it has to sit for at least 6 months by law, because there's a time period in which creditors have an opportunity to make claim on your estate. So if you would like to save money, because a trust administration is actually cheaper than a probate administration, in a trust administration, you're only looking at a 2 to 3% fee by an attorney, whereas as we discussed with probate, you're looking at a minimum 5% fee on the first $500,000. So you're going to save money by doing a trust, you're going to save time, you're going to save efficiency. Your family will be much happier with you if you set up a trust. If you have any questions or concerns about estate or inheritance taxes, or should you do a will or a trust, the pros and cons of that, reach out to the Johnson Law Firm. We'd be happy to answer those questions for you.